Hey guys, welcome back. There's a hodgepodge of stuff on the screen, I know. This video is hopefully going to be helpful to y'all. I've been getting a lot of comments, positive comments, on Donner guitars. They're a budget guitar brand that have largely Chinese-made gear. I believe some of the stuff they do comes from Indonesia at the higher end, but most of their guitars are manufactured out of China. They're very good quality guitars at the price point, so you're getting a lot of bang for the buck. They're one of the better budget manufacturers in terms of quality and playability out of the box. So I've been getting a lot of interest in these guitars in the comments anytime I give a heads up. And right now they're running a boatload of different sales at eBay on their line. The guitar line, guys, is very, very confusing, at least to me. There's a bunch of different models. Some are current, some aren't. If you go to the Donner webpage and you look for a specific model, odds are there's not much there. So it's very difficult to compare the various models and the prices that they're at and which ones are good, which ones aren't. So I'm going to try to solve the mystery if I can for you. I've done a boatload of research up front on these guitars, spec-wise, and hopefully solve some of the confusion that's out there. So let's start off with the models. So they're not all available on Amazon because some of them are no longer current models. But basically, and all I'm doing right now is going to be looking at the Strat style guitar, right? That's all I'm going to be doing because I'll be going crazy if I'm looking at every other body style that Donner sells. So I'm just focused on, for this analysis, on the Strat style guitar. And I'm not focused so much on all of the stuff that comes with it, right? All of the freebies because Donner loves to throw in goodies, right? Sometimes it's a small amp, other times it's just picks and a strap and a tuner and a nice gig bag. So that stuff's irrelevant. I'm just looking at the value of the guitar in this analysis. So I'm going to go from the DST-80 through the DST-550 and also look a little bit into something that's on eBay that I'm not familiar with at all, but I ordered it so that I can be familiar with it and notify you guys of what I think. And that model is the Q1, where I can't find much reviews or anything on that guitar. So in any event, let's start off with the DST-80. And it goes from the DST-80 to the DST-100 to the DST-152, which starts the Seeker series of guitars. They also have a standard series, which is the non-Seeker series. The DST-200, DST-400, DST-550, which is their newest release, and again, that Q1. So let's start off with the DST-80, which is this guy here. And as you can see, it says $139.99, but if you go to eBay and you look at this DST-80, let's go here. Let's see if we can find one that's, let's just go to DST. And bear with me, guys, while I'm doing this searching, because it is a little bit confusing here. All right, so here's the DST-80. It's $99.99, and then it has a coupon here, right? So you can get it for $75.99, right, with this President's coupon. The guitar is supposedly made of ash. It's got a matte finish, 22 medium jumbo frets, C-neck, nickel silver frets, ceramic pickups, closed tuners on this thing. Just regular, import style closed tuners. And let's see if you could see them. You see them there? And a 6-point trem system on the guitar. So it's a basic Strat style guitar. In my opinion, again, this one sits in with comparably with Bullets and Sonics from Fender, right? And maybe some other budget line guitars. I'm just going to compare these to Fender guitars and Squier guitars at this point. That's where I believe this guitar fits. 75 bucks might be a good deal. I don't know too much about it, to be honest with you. Let's go into the next one, which is the DST 100, the next one up in the Donner line. And that's this guy. So it looks now we have a somewhat gloss finish on the guitar. It's got a Perilla fretboard. It's got a synthetic bone nut. 22 frets, medium jumbo. C-shaped neck. Copper nickel frets, right? The same as the other guitar has. Ceramic pickups. Everything is comparable to what we just went over pretty much. Closed seal tuners. And a 6-point trem. So this and the DST-80 are very similar, except for the fact that the DST-80s has that matte finish, that open pore matte finish to it. And again, this sits in, I believe, the Sonic and the Bullet equivalents from, a value standpoint, quality standpoint, etc. Now, let's go to the next one, which is the DST-152. So let's get out of here. See if we could find a 152 here on eBay. Here it is. There's a 152. Now, gloss finish. Now, this guy is the start of where the better guitars for Donner take off, right? This is what they call the Seeker series of guitars. Let's see if we can see the headstock. There, I don't know how well you can read it, but it's the Seeker series, right? So now you get some significant upgrades on this guitar, right? The 152. So you're getting a coil split on this guitar. You're getting better pickups. They're ceramic pickups, but these are supposedly made in Korea, hand wound. You're getting vintage style tuners now on this guitar. See if you could see the backs. Let's see. There you can see the vintage style tuners. Has a little bit of a skunk stripe. Donner stamped neck plate. 6-point trem. What else? You have the cover over the humbucker. So it's a little bit ritzier, right, in terms of the line. And you're getting a little bit better quality on this guitar. I would think that this guy, 22 frets, medium jumbo, C neck, Laurel fretboard, poplar body, synthetic bone nut. This now fits in where the Squier Affinities are in terms of quality, as far as I can see. This starts that, right? Then if you go to the 200, which is right here, it's also a gloss finish, right? Different colors. You're getting ceramic pickups once again. You're getting a coil split on this guitar. It doesn't have the cover on the humbucker. That's the main difference that I can see. Vintage style tuners as well on this guy. 6-point trem as well. C-neck, 22 medium jumbo frets, synthetic bone nut. Perilla fretboard versus the Laurel fretboard on the Seeker that I just went over. Poplar body as well, and a glossed finish. So very comparable, the DST 152 and the 200, except that you're not getting that pickup cover on the humbucker, and you're getting coil split. Other than that, it's a very similar guitar, right? Pickups are similar, the whole bit. So that's the, and that you can save some money. Here they're getting this one for 60 bucks if you use the coupon. So this guy is a pretty good deal, this DST 200, in my opinion. Let's go and see what the 400 looks like. Now, the 400 is not a current model, so you're going to have to go to Donner for that. Let's see if Donner has it posted. Yeah, it's still posted on the Donner website. So this guy, it's a beautiful guitar, and I had this green color, which is in demand. People are bidding and looking for this and paying much more than you paid for it if they can find it. It's very hard to find. It's this really beautiful green, and it also comes in black as well, as you can see. right? It's got a gloss finish, but it's not super glossy, and the grain goes right through the guitar. It's really, really a pretty guitar, pretty instrument. DST 400, deep C neck profile, alder wood body, so you're getting an upgrade on the wood. It's got a slight gloss finish, 22 medium jumbo frets, nickel frets, ceramic pickups again on here, but these are the Korean-made ceramic pickups, so they're supposed to be better quality and better tone. Coil split on this guy as well. Vintage split shaft tuners on this guy. So you're getting the tuners that actually have the split shaft to make it easier to wind strings. And you're getting a 2-point trem on this guitar, as you can see here. Where are we? Let's go to the picture. There you go, 2-point trem. So yeah, this has got significant upgrades on it. Very, very good quality guitar. This was a diamond in the rough. If you can find one at a reasonable price, and a reasonable price I would say is probably anywhere between $150 or less, I would steal it. Really, really good quality guitar. This is in between an Affinity and a Classic Vibe in terms of quality for much less money. Very good quality guitar. Now, the current model is this DST. Let's go back to Amazon for a second. That's why I'm saying I'm hopefully saved you some time here. The Donner DST 552, right? And this is their current guitar that's out there on Amazon. Let's see if we could find it. There's the 550, which is the same pretty much as it's the 550, not 552. I'm sorry. And now this is their vintage or upgraded or premier guitar that they have right now. And you see the price reflects it, $289.99. But let's see what the guitar has that makes it this much, cost this much. So, okay, it's got a nice design. It's got a poplar body still, which is, I would think it would have alder at this price point. Roasted maple fretboard, all right. 22 medium jumbo frets, a C neck. But the fretboard on here appears to be, let's see if it says here what it is. No, it doesn't say much. But it's a satin finish. It says the ultra thin urethane satin finish on the back of the neck, which is nice. That roasted maple. Oh, it's got a sculpted back on contour on the neck on the back of the guitar, which is really nice. Thunder Forge ceramic pickups. Maybe that's why they're charging that money. I don't know what Thunder Forge is. I researched it, couldn't find much on them. So they appear to be some proprietary pickups from Donner, but maybe they're, an upgraded pickup, but still ceramic, guys. And it's a 2-point trem, right? But it looks like the trem knob is one that you just pop in. So it's got some nice premium features on this guitar. Beautiful looking guitar, nice colors. 18:1 gear ratio tuners. So yeah, this is it's a nice guitar, but again, $289.99. I don't know. If I saw this thing on sale for $1.99, I might go and might be interested in trying it out. At almost $300, I wouldn't. I'd just pick up, quite honestly, a used Classic Vibe. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it on that one. But that's the 550. Now, here's where I'm very interested, guys. And I ordered this with my own money, and I'm waiting for it to get delivered. Hopefully, it'll be here in a couple of days because I want to inform you of it because I'm curious as well. It's the Q1 that I'm seeing here on eBay. I've never heard of this model. I went to the Donner website, nothing listed. I went to YouTube, not a review. But if you look here at the specs, this might be a diamond in the rough. And that's why average Joe fell for it, right? Could be a piece of crap. Hopefully not. Donner doesn't usually make those. So let's take a look at the specs here, guys, because this is what got me going on this one. Okay, let's look at the specs. So, has a Laurel fretboard. Okay, the DST 550 has the roasted maple, so that's the $289.99 guitar. I'm comparing that to this, right? That's got a poplar body. This has a basswood body. Interesting. that mentions nothing about the 550 about having a bone nut. This says here, right here, it says it has a natural cow bone nut on this guitar. Bone nut, 22 frets, C-shaped neck. However, it has a compound radius, 9.5 inch to 14 inches, which means that it gets flatter as you play up the shredding zone. The other guitars don't have that. It's the first I've seen on that, on these Donners. 18-to-1 PVD alloy tuning pegs. So it seems to have very high quality tuning pegs on this guitar, and they are that, vintage tuner style tuning pegs, which most of the other Donners at the higher end have. Glossy urethane finish, single coil pickups. Here's the key. That's the big differentiator. Hand wound Alnico pickups. I have not seen Alnico pickups on the higher end guitars, meaning the DST 400s, the 152s, and the most recent 550. They're all ceramics. So is this a typo, or is this really, do they really have Alnico pickups? Well, hopefully I'll hear it when I play it. So yeah, it's got some interesting features on here, right? Interesting features. Laurel fretboard. No, here's the deal, guys. No stainless steel frets still on this guitar. No sealed tuners. Sealed tuners. No locking tuners. Those are things that some of the other competition, our friends at Tees and some of the other competitors, have on their guitars at the lower price points. When is Donner going to wake up and start putting those features on their own guitars? It's nice that they're throwing in digital tuners and guitar straps and cables. A gig bag is essential, so I'm not going to mention that. But come on, for crying out loud, cut out some of the crap that you're throwing in, and for a couple of bucks, put on some locking tuners and, stainless steel rounded fret ends. And then you'll be in the company of the others. So that's my opinion, all right? Just my opinion. So guys, that was a detailed analysis of the Donner guitar line. Hopefully it was educational and informative. I am waiting my Q1. Again, I ordered it on my own with my own money. So it'll be an honest review, and it should be here in a couple of days. And when I get it, I will come back and report on it. And until the next one, guys, if you like these videos, please support the channel and subscribe. And a like never hurts. And until the next one, be well. See you soon. Take care.